Greetings, and welcome back, generals and ladiesmen, to, I don't know, what the hell is this part? What's the fucking episode number? Let me look it up while Sparks is talking here. Episode 15. This is the 15th episode of this playthrough. So don't spear me, Victor. By the way, just the greatest frame rate I've ever seen. It's just one of the reasons I love Spyro Into the Dragonfly so much, is its lovely variable frame rate. That looks like complete shit. So yeah, this is easily the hardest speedway in the game from my experience. By the way, those guys look kind of familiar. Like they look like the satyrs from Megmacone, kind of. Like they have the same horns, you know. So when I look at them, I see the satyrs from Megmacone. I suppose they aren't technically them, but you know, whatever. So as always, going against the grain always works. Always the fastest way to take care of flying guys like that. And then we go after the snakes. We gotta boop them on the snooter, as they would say. You know, as you kill things, it kind of helps the frame rate, so just all the more reason to get this over with as fast as possible. But yeah, I mean, this one can be kind of tricky. Like, usually it's those planes that screw me over, you know, because I'm going... like, the rings lead directly into the cobras. So usually I go for them, then the camels, then the guys and the satyrs on the carpets. But that's not really, I think, what they want you to do. They want you to go from the rings to the flying carpets to the cobras to the camels. And if you do it that way, it'll take care of things, no problem. And this is the last speedway in the game. By the way, those fucking camels only have 2 feet, it seems, despite their little icons having what appears to be 3 feet. It's a bit weird, bit strange. I don't think I've ever seen camels with 2 legs. Usually they are quadrupeds, but I digress. We have completed this in 1 try, which is great. Means I don't have to plane any more than I have to, so good for me, I guess. Hey, it's Copper Top! No! I don't want to play the fucking obstacle course again! Damn you, Sparks. I'll see you hanged for this. I'll see you hanged by your little insect neck. If I'd said that on Twitter, I would get suspended. Because, you know, my friend Twip, unfortunately, like, he said, like, jokingly to, like, one of his friends, like, if you don't start spelling... If you don't start using the right form of there correctly, you know, grammatically, I'm gonna kill you. Alright. I'm not gonna stop with that running gag by this point. Alright, so... I'll get back to my story in just a second, but as you can see... Oh, good lord. I waited too long to record this today. This is, you know, it's the same shit we've been doing all game. Once again, you do need to fly through all of the blue star rings. You really cannot afford to skip them more than once. If you do, you will lose. And there's this little tunnel right here, like where we were looking after all the fucking camels, with 2 of them. So you really cannot afford to miss it. And then there's another blue one right here behind the lighthouse. gives you a straight shot for the next ring as you're going around the corner. So we're already in 3rd place, and much like the previous races, it is possible to lap up previous opponents. So I could pass a guy coming up in front of me and still be in 3rd place because the losers in this race just fall that far behind that you lap them multiple times, which is not at all confusing. So, you know. So just make sure you fly through all of the blue star rings. You will get in 1st place, but it's just, as you know, just like in Spyro 3, it is very much a matter of knowing where the blue star rings are hidden. That is the biggest kind of determinant of whether you are victorious in these races. So yeah, this one might take you a couple tries. So like, see, I'm gonna pass this guy. So I guess that guy wasn't actually in 2nd place because it did actually count. No red star fireworks in this level as far as I can tell. Maybe there's one in part of a path that I didn't go on. Like maybe if I go straight instead of through that secret tunnel there might be a red fireworks one there, but I don't know, I just find that they aren't that helpful. Like really, it is more about knowing where all the shortcuts are that's gonna determine whether you make it into 1st place or not, so yeah. So as you can see, we have already reached 1st place. So we are victorious. The first try. Unlike Eric, I actually did win this on my 1st try, so take that, Eric. Eric has never 100%ed this game, so... As Michelangelo 2012 would say, Booyakasha! We have completed the speedway section in this level, and by extension, all the enemies that are not Riptocs have respawned. Which will be annoying on the gem side of things, because there will still be gems and platforms, and they will all be the green kind. But by extension, that also means the green guy that I knocked off a ledge by accident will respawn, and I will be allowed to pick it up. Because that's a thing I have to worry about in this video game, is whether or not I will accidentally knock enemies off of ledges and have their gems... I have no idea what's happening. So as you can see, only the fake gems have reappeared. Or, not the fake gems, the ones with the legs, but it's... I don't know, I guess from like a game design perspective, they're like regular gems that sprout legs and run away, and then when you kill them, they're replaced with the actual green gem object that you pick up. So now we get to run around the pool again. You know, because, you know, God forbid we could have put a checkpoint above the pool. You know what I mean? So that when I die, I don't have to redo this a billion times. It's just, God, it's like, fuck Thieves Den. Fuck Thieves Den, indeed. But, you know, like, as I was talking about, my friend Twip98, he's kind of known for making, like, I don't know, Sonic news videos. People always accuse him of making clickbait, but it's just, that's not a discussion I'm gonna get into. I don't know, I've known him for quite a few years, actually. Like, I think way back in the day when I had just met Haydox, when he used to have like this avatar that was like Ness from Earthbound, and he was called Twip. I think he was like one of the very first people to follow me on Twitter. So this is like 2015, folks. This is a long fucking time ago, as recording. You know, it'll be even longer if you watch this playthrough later. Thankfully, I have future-proofed this playthrough by recording in 4K 60 FPS. So the quality really does not get better than this, folks. I'm telling you. But you guys don't. You guys think that's funny. It's just, I cannot tell you how many jokes I've seen at my expense about, you know, I don't know, video quality and dithering especially. Why is dithering a meme? I really don't understand it. Like, I would get it if 480i became a meme. Like, me disliking 480i became like a haha funny thing. But I don't know. I don't really get it. I don't get why. I don't know. I suppose you could say that about any meme. All right, so I think this was the guy I screwed up on. So we're gonna flame him away from the pit, because that is a thing I need to do in this video game to ensure victory, folks. Okay, let me see if I can't. Oh, damn. Yeah, so they are gonna make me go all the way back to the beginning of this platform section. It's just like shite level design like that is just what gets me about Thieves Den. Because it's like, realistically, this level is still not like the worst I've ever played. Like, technically speaking, it's better designed than anything in Season of Ice, I'll give it that much. Just in terms of, like, I can remember how it's laid out and don't need to, like, look up map just to find the one gem I missed, you know? So that's good at least, but, you know, still, it's not exactly great level. It's just all I'm gonna say. So I'm having trouble finding that one green guy that I specifically respawned the entire level for, so hopefully we find him in a second. He's like, has not respawned yet, which, I don't know, maybe I did get the gem by accident or something, or maybe he's over there. I guess we'll give that a stab. But it's just like, it should not be possible for this to happen in the first place, you know what I mean? Because it's now I'm confused. I have no idea where it is. It was somewhere around here, but I can't seem to fucking find it. And yeah, I flamed him against the wall and he still bounced into the pit. Fairly certain I already got these guys, so we're probably alright. And I still managed to knock him off the ledge. Just good grief. Good grief. I already got those guys, so I'm not so worried about that, but it's like, still. It should not be possible to knock enemies into pits with their gems, is my ultimate point in this rant. So Thiefman Jones over there should give us a Dragonfly if we talk to him again. Alright, come on Thiefman Jones.
Thanks for your help, Spyro. Say, did you drop this?
Hey, it's Mickey.
I find it very disappointing that there's no point in this game where you get to chase one of those blue thieves. Because both of the thieves that we've encountered so far, and there might be a third one as well, have been shaped. You know, usually they've just been like carrying random shit, you know? Both of the ones that we've encountered so far have been like wearing this brown clothes. They don't look like anything familiar. And then they bothered to bring back the regular thieves, but they're like good guys now. It's just like, boo. That's not what we real Spyro fans want to see. JK lols. But you know, seriously, I would have much preferred. Like, this level isn't all that interesting anyway. You could make it like a mine level instead and have like miners. Like, bring back the guys from Glimmer even. I don't care. Like, this looks like a mining level already. You might as well do that, and then we might actually care about what those NPCs are going through, because they're not the annoying blue thieves that we hate. But I digress. So we have another one of these challenge portal things, and hopefully Sparks won't talk my ear off for 20 minutes when I go through it, but as you can see, there's this kind of big plush-shaped platform right over here. So we're gonna go ahead and grab all the gems first, just so that I don't have to worry about them. But when we go through that gate, it's gonna be a repeat of the last puzzle we played, near Monkey Monastery, Thieves Den, and Jurassic Jungle in the hub world, where we had to douse these campfires with their ice breath. It's basically gonna be that again, except a bit of a stricter time limit and different level layout. So we'll go through, and then the campfires will appear. So, and kind of the bulk of them is kind of situated here on this ring with the X shape in the middle. Maybe there's a name for the shape that I don't know. Maybe it's like the Illuminati symbol or something. I don't know. You think I know this shit? I don't. I'm not Robert Langdon. I'm not Dan Brown. I don't know all this shit. The best I can do is I've read Angels and Demons once. And even then I didn't finish it because it just kept going after it should have ended. You know, it's kind of like Kingdom Hearts. It should have ended it too, but they kept making the plot more and more convoluted for no good reason. It's kind of interesting. Oh shit, I killed myself. And let me guess. I'm gonna spawn next to the fucking pool, right? I'm gonna spawn next to the goddamn pool and have to walk. Yup, I've spawned all the way back here. Oh god, I don't want to talk to you, you dumb, twisted fuck. Yeah, you deserve it, you son of a bitch. I wonder if those guys were always voiced by D. Bradley Baker. Like, if he was the one who recorded the original Thief laugh and the na-na-na-na-na, like, dating all the way back to Spyro 1, I'd be interested to know if that was always him. Cause, like, he's like, D. Bradley Baker's in, like, fucking everything. Like, half the fish, I keep wanting to say NPCs, but you know, like the extras in SpongeBob, like the fish that SpongeBob will talk to, half of them are voiced by him. Apparently he was... What I know him for most is Chairman Tarlock from Legend of Korra Book 1. So he was like the guy in the Republic City Council who was the waterbender. And he later it turns out that he and Amon are brothers. Spoilers! But yeah, I always thought Tarlock's voice was so cool that I had to look up who voiced him, and that's how I figured out who D. Bradley Baker was. I'm talking about this because I've got nothing else to do while I waste my time going all the way back to just to douse that one last campfire. It's like, fuck that. They could not have put like another fucking checkpoint in this level so that I don't have to climb up the pool again. It's like, fuck this shit. Honestly, this level fucking sucks. It's like, I hated this level before I sat down to record, but it's just, I guess it's really sinking in for me as I have to like commentate over it, just how bad it is. It's like, fuck this shit. Nobody wants to play this. God, it just goes on forever, and it's just like, even after we finish this mini game here, you know, we still have to, it's just like the fucking gate couldn't even be bothered to like automatically switch the breath to the one I need. So it's like, I gotta waste time with that too. And it's like, you remember in Crop Circle County when we got to play around with Super Flame? Yeah, I hope you don't miss that, because that's never coming back again. Like, I think it shows up in the hub world once, and then it shows up in Lua Island, and then you never see it again. Which is just great. And Dragonfly is going through the wall. But thankfully we are done with that, so at least I don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, my buddy Twip, I know, he and I weren't super close or anything, you know, like, but we knew each other. We have a lot of, you know, like, mutual acquaintances. It's just like, fucking hell. Gotta like, oh, thank God he didn't go off the ledge. I think they have little tails too. Like I said, should be possible to go off the ledge, but it's something that can happen. You gotta be careful about that. Oh no. No, he went off the ledge. I've got to replay this level for that guy too. It's just, God. It's like, come on guys, you really needed to put enemies next to ledges? There was something that you really needed to do in this game. Honestly, fuck this level so hard. Thankfully, we're at the end, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I guess I got that gem. I didn't see it, but I saw the little number pop out, so I must have gotten it. I have a couple more gems up there. I don't know, I guess we've got another minigame gate to go through, so that should help respawn some enemies that we missed. I think if you go over there, there's an extra life, but... like up there in that ledge over there, I think there's an extra life. No, there's no reason to go there. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. But, you know, he was just having like a kind of a fakey little argument on Twitter with like one of his friends. Are you kidding me, game? Are you kidding me? You're gonna respawn me at the fucking pool for that. Jesus, it's like you're trying to do everything you possibly can to get under my skin in this level, isn't it? Like, honestly, fuck that. I don't know, we might as well go play that other minigame gate, like, right now, because I don't see any reason to save it for later. Yeah, just make annoying noises at me, why don't you? Oh well, at least it's not possible for these gems to, like, glitch through the holes in the walls, because that would be pretty shite. But you know, like, they're having an argument, or they were talking about something, and then he said, Twip says, use the right form of there, you know, like, there as in the article, there as in the possessive, and then they are as in the conjugation of to be and they. And he said, use the right one, or I'm gonna kill you, and you know, it's just like jokey, whatever. And he got suspended for that. And, you know, it's just... I'm not a big fan of that, honestly. It's like, it feels like, as much as I really would like to appreciate the sentiment behind Twitter trying to, you know, police harassment and stuff like that, it's just, you need to have actual people sit down and read the whole conversation to get the full context. You know what I mean? You can't just have an automated bot look for words like kill or die or something like that and just have it automatically destroy someone's account. You know what I mean? And it's just, that's bad. And I don't know, it just seems like Twitter is really unapologetic about it too. And it's just like, I feel like if you're gonna get that many false positives from this, then it's probably better off just not having it.
The wizard Riptalk has captured a dragonfly. Use your lightning breath to activate all the triggers and lower the wizard's tower. Enter the wizard's platform maze.
By the way, this is my favorite track in the game, and I think I might actually let it play for a little bit. Alright folks, I swear I pressed the jump button there, but the game just decided that I didn't press the button. But in the immortal words of my brother Eric, Super Mario Drug Lord 65, I remember back when we were playing this game, he made like a funny joke, where it's just like, that guy is just named Thief. And he compared it to someone who's had so many dogs that they stop giving them unique names and just start calling them Dog 1 and Dog 2. And then they get so, like, devoid of emotion on that front that they just start calling all of them Dog. And that's where you get names like Thief. When in reality it was, this game was being rushed out the door for Christmas. And they didn't have time to actually, you know, give that particular thief a unique name for whatever reason. It's like there's like some kind of weird invisible wall or something that is preventing me from going where I want to go. So here's the goal of this minigame. It can be kind of tricky actually, like kind of a fun little challenge, in all honesty, is we have these floating platforms. And I just narrowly made that. With this, basically like, if you remember back to Crop Circle County, there was a similar minigame in that level, where we had like all these switches that we had to activate to get up to the space Riptalk and a UFO. This is basically the same thing, except a little bit trickier, a little bit more difficult. We have more platforms to deal with this time. We have trickier platforming to deal with. You can see that everything's kind of arranged in like this big circular pattern. It's like, good lord. And now that we've lit all the ones on this ring, we can go for the one after this, which should be this one right here. And then we can, you know, so this is basically how you would approach it. So you've got to be careful not to fall off while trying to, you know, time your jumps carefully so that you don't fall. So this is a genuinely interesting little mini game here to play, which is something I do appreciate about it. You know, the fact that it has kind of an interesting atmospheric musical track as well is also appreciated. The only problem with it is that if you fall, you gotta do the whole fucking thing over again. So, best advice there is don't fall. But yeah, so I think this puzzle's fun, honestly. Certainly I've played a lot worse than this game. It beats the main level, that's for sure. God, I'm so annoyed that those gems fell off the level. That is so annoying. And yeah, gems do count towards whether or not you get the ending in this game, so that is a legitimate issue, as my brother might say. A legitimate issue. Because he pronounces it that way, and he always has. Let's see. So we might be able to... And it's, I don't know, it's like this ring, like, right next to this one. I think there are only 2 of them, so I guess we'll be alright. So we have 2 of these platforms here. And if we hurry, we can get there. So that should be the last one, I think. Unless if I missed one, which is possible. Like, it's still floating out there, so I don't think we're done yet. Apparently there's one I missed. I have a feeling it's gonna be in the adjacent ring. There it is, found it. And this is where the head bash actually comes in useful. Because honestly, the head bash is kind of underutilized past its introduction in Spyro 2. I mean, you got a couple chests in Spyro 3 you gotta open using it, but it's just... I don't know, it just seems like it never was well utilized in any of the 3 games. Alright, so you guys ready for the most insulting thing about this minigame? You can flame that guy! You don't even have to reflect the spells back at him. It's just like, normally I'd be like, thank God, but... Wow, D. Bradley Baker was really phoning in those lines. Yeah, so the two of the dragonflies we found were named Neo and Morpheus. So a little Matrix reference, I guess, because that was still fresh in everyone's minds. This might have even come out around the same time as Matrix 2 and 3, which I think came out the same year? Regardless. So we've defeated the Rip Talk Wizard Maze. Platforming maze. And since we have, all the enemies have respawned again. So hopefully this time I can actually get all fucking gems. Ugh, God, why? But first, I've got to go through the fucking pool area again and climb all the way around and go up the ladder and do all that fucking crap again. Because the designers could not be asked to put a fairy at the top of the pool area. Why? Nobody wants to keep playing the same... Because it was like maybe a little bit fun once. But when you force me to keep doing it over and over again, it just... God, why? Why isn't there another ladder? Why isn't there like an elevator shortcut or something? Like anything? How about one of those whirlwinds? That would have been perfect. Put a fucking whirlwind up there. Fill the whole room with water so I could swim to the top. Any fucking thing except this. Oh, but I just realized the part should have ended like 3 minutes ago, so... Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next part.